Morning. Welcome to the morning's videos. Thank you so much for being here. If you like my videos, I would love it if you like them. That helps them to be seen by more people. And of course, commenting really helps. So thank you. Also, I would love to know what topics you like hearing about the most. I've done some videos that have a lot more views, so obviously those are some interesting topics. I could do some longer videos separate from these. But what do you really like to hear? Do you like the readings? Do you like reading from the book? Or do you want me to just talk about some of the topics more in length that I've covered? I would love to hear your input. Let's get started. We have a couple cards today. The first card and then a reading. First card is Eight of Wands. And this is so appropriate for what's going on, as the cards always are. Change. It can mean fast, unexpected change. That's what it can mean. Or it can mean change is going to come in fast, or you are deciding to change and it's going to start to happen for you now, right? You want change? It's coming. It's coming. But also it's a reflection of the change that's going on in the world so much right now. I don't know if you heard about what they found underneath the pyramids. So if you haven't, just Google or look up the newest findings underneath the pyramids and how massive that is. And it kind of, of course, now none of the history that relates to the pyramids was really ever true. Most of it was just guessing kind of anyways, I think. But now there's kind of more truths coming out. And this is the thing. Truths are coming out more and more, coming up to be seen, because it is our time to see what the real truth is behind so many things. And that creates change, right? That creates change. So there's so much change. There's different like presidents that are creating change. There's different things in rebellions in countries that are creating great change. There's the earth that is erupting, the earth that is flooding, like raining down. I mean, oh my God. And that's unfortunately going to continue because the earth is purging, because the earth herself is going through a massive change. She has many times in the past, many times. We know some of those stories. We know the ice age. We know the floods, all of that, right? So we are moving towards that. Whereas anybody who's alive now, don't worry, you won't be part of an ice age because that's too many years in the future. But it is greatly changing. Ourselves are changing at a cellular level, as I've spoken about before. So there is a lot of change. And it is about also holding yourself steady during the change. That's what's so important. Is like, okay, I can rise above. I have the wisdom now, because we have gone through a lot of change in the last few years. And the more change, and you probably have in your life, right? The more change and challenges you have gone through has taught you how to better navigate those things. So the next card, which is kind of funny, is the Strength card. I was just going to say that has made you stronger and stronger. So the cards are saying change is imminent. It always is. But this time in our life, there is more change than we have probably ever gone through that is coming. But you have the strength. You have developed the strength. And if you haven't, it's okay. There's still time. There's still time to develop that strength and resilience to handle what is to come, what is happening, and anything in your life right now. So the strength says, I deliberately shine my compassion and strength. We can help others also by shining our love and light and compassion. Sometimes it feels like, I feel like there's so much happening, but I can't do anything about it, and how sad and how horrific it is, right? The best thing you can do is send your love and light. Send your love and light, be the love and light, have compassion, love yourself, love others. So it's giving out that vibration of love, which will reach everybody. The more people that vibrate and have the frequency of love will affect more and more people. So really that is the biggest and best thing that we can do, as well as if you can be on ground level helping people, right? So it's about fear, serenity, inner strength, innocence, purity, spiritual matters, compassion, the courage of a lion, calmness in the face of uncertainty. And that's what we're facing now. Worrying about it, freaking out about it, having a lot of fear will only attract more of those emotions, feelings, and maybe those circumstances. So we know that, right? So it's like, okay, I know that if I stay because we have these feelings of anger, we have these feelings of worried. Of course, they come up. They're meant to be loved, healed, felt, and let go. I am now choosing to trust God. I'm now choosing to trust Source. I'm now choosing to trust myself. I know I can handle this, and I know things are working out. So remember, setting intentions as how you choose to have things to work out. Why not? Why not? It's like asking the server at a restaurant for the exact thing you want. Why not? What if they can do it? I do that all the time because I change menus a lot. I ask. Maybe they can do it, maybe they can't, but I'm going to ask. Why not? Right? Isn't that better than not asking at all and feeling that there's just no way? So that's what this is kind of about. And be brave, embody your strength, shine courageously in the face of adversity or fear. Face any challenges head on, and instead of aspiring to simply resolve a conflict, work your light to strive to bring feelings of deep peace to your situation. We cannot solve a problem when we're in panic mode or overwhelm or confusion. We're like that because it shuts down our creativity, it shuts down our problem solving skills. So when we can find that deep peace within us, come into that calm and peace. See, she has a lamb next to her. It's the lion and the lamb, right? Come into that deep peace, knowing if I'm to solve anything, if anything is to get better, I need to find that. If I want things to be more peaceful, to be more calm, to be more joyful, I find that in myself first. Okay, so that's kind of what that's about. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say on that. I mean, get out of it. I have a screen open. That's why I'm doing that. And then we're going to do a little blessing talk from the Sacred Rebels. It is on a card that I read. Then we'll do a blessing. The card I got today from this deck is Trust Yourself. Oh my God, right? Trust yourself. Look at that beautiful image too. Trust yourself. So what this one is, you are wise. You know how to grow, even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forest, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. You don't have to tell your body how to grow when you're growing up, like when you're aging, and you definitely, right? We can tell our body. I can tell my body that I still look youthful and I look 10 years younger. That I do believe for sure. But it's like we don't have to get our heart to beat. We don't have to think about breathing, right? Those things just naturally happen. So that's amazing. We need to trust more the natural process of life and flow of life, and that we are taken care of. You are growing. So much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. So below, we're working on ourselves, right? We're working on changing a situation in our life. There's change. Even though we don't see it on the outside, there's change. It's just we can't see it yet. It's like when you plant a seed, you don't dig it up a week later going, why hasn't it grown? What a stupid seed, right? To trust that things will happen when the time is right. Don't worry so much. You are doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom. That's the most important thing. Insight and messages much more clearly and easily. And we know that, right? So it's that learning to relax, learning to trust. Sometimes you make an error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake, but it isn't. And this is the thing. It is just part of the great hunger for experience that our soul wants to experience. Our soul wants to experience heartbreak. Our soul wants to experience pain, whatever. I know, hard to believe, but it did. But that makes me mad sometimes. I don't want to. It's just part of the great hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be, right? Let it be. This is just part of my path in life. This is just something I'm meant to overcome. This is something I'm meant to meet head on and deal with it, learn from it, grow from it. The oracle is telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. And I love this. Because we can be, oh my God, I don't want this to happen. I think it's going to happen. And you're just in such resistance. And remember, what you focus on the most continues to happen. It stays in your life. So you're like, whoosh, I trust the flow of life. And I know it's hard. I trust God. I trust the flow of life. I am desiring this. This is the outcome I'm desiring. And that's where you put your focus, where you put your thoughts, where you put your visions. I know that God's source universe will help me to have the best outcome for me, no matter what that is, the very best outcome for me, because I'm choosing that. I'm choosing that, right? What does it say? That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. Love that. All right, now we're going to do a little blessing from another card. It's a longer one, so I love it though. Close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths. And as you exhale, release and relax and bring your focus down, down, down. And like your energy is going right down through your feet to the center of the earth. Inhaling lightly up into your body. As you exhale, relax, release, ground. Let your energy go down, down. Feel heavy, feel heavy. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Just feel yourself sink and get so relaxed. Relax your shoulders, the muscles of your face. Close your eyes, hand on your heart. I now release any unhealthy attachment to the structures, routines, and belief systems of others that are preventing me from accessing and honoring my inner sacred rhythms. May I be assisted through unconditional love to know the truth of my own timing. I love myself enough to give myself rest when needed, to trust in my own timing and not feel forced or rushed. I believe in myself enough to take healthy, inspired risks and action when the timing feels right for me. I trust in my inner rhythms. They are wise and helpful through unconditional love. So be it. I love that. And that's, again, trusting within ourselves, trusting ourselves, knowing that we are meant to handle anything. We are meant to handle everything that is brought to us in life, right? But you can also choose and intend, because the different timelines you can choose to react to it differently, respond to it differently, and to say, God, source, universe, whatever, this is what I now desire. This is what I'm now choosing. This is the path that and I love thinking of it as paths or things like that because it's so a physical image, right? I was on this path, I'm turning around and I'm now going down that path. That path is over here. And the more I go down the path I'm choosing, the further away that past will be. So it doesn't have to affect me anymore. All right. I hope you liked that reading. And I will see you. Have an absolutely amazing day. And I will see you in the next video.